Hey, yo, guys. The Mitch here. Welcome back to Fortnite Chapter 5, Season 3. And today we have Dragon Ball. It's here. I am happy. As an OG, I'm happy. An OG DBZ, yes. Day one, man. I was there. I was absolutely there. Little kid and all. Like, every Saturday, Toonami, man. That was me. If you could find me, you will see me in my room, just jumping up and down in my chair, getting so happy. On the next time on Dragon Ball Z. Bro, that was my thing, man. Every Saturday, Toonami. And I would hate when it go off. Because you could tell, as a fan, you could tell. You can tell the music starts up, and I immediately go, no, no. You have to wait an entire week, and that feels like forever. So if you're a fellow OG, you know what I mean, then shout out in the comments. I'll give you a heart immediately. But apparently, there's some people who are not fans, man. There's some people. There's so many people who are complaining about Android 17 and 18. We finally have Android 17 and 18, and I did not know what it was gonna be. That's all I knew. There was rumors of a new DBZ collab, and there was a new character coming. It was rumored to be Trunks. And we didn't know if it was going to be Trunks or somebody else. And when it finally dropped, it was we got both of them, and it was pretty sure it was confirmed on Twitter that it was going to be Android 17 and 18, and then they dropped 17 and 18. And Trunks, let's go, and Trunks. We got Trunks, bro. We got Trunks. They gave us as a surprise. They gave us Trunks as a surprise, I guess. But man, this is what we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for this, and I'm happy about it. I am happy, but apparently not everybody is happy. A lot of people are complaining. Like on Twitter, there's a lot of people, and I'm gonna link. The thread, the Twitter, the tweet thread, Twitter thread, whatever. I'm gonna link it in the description so you guys can go to it yourself and join in on the little debate there if you want. But there's some people on here complaining about the looks of them is kind of off to them, or I don't know, bro. I don't even know. I'm gonna try to read a couple of them if I can find it. There's some people saying like, why are their heads like that? Like, bro, what do you mean? They're from the show. They literally look just like they do from the show, bro. How can you complain? We finally got 17 and 18, and you're still complaining. I'm not surprised, really. I'm really not surprised because, bro, it's always going to be somebody who's complaining, you know? Uh, Adam at It's Adamo says, why is their head like that? What do you mean, why is their head like that? I replied, that's literally how they all look in the show. What do you mean? How else are they supposed to look in Fortnite? You're not a fan, huh? Because I literally posted an image of them from the show, and this how they look. It's pretty much like this for 17, like this for 18. It pretty much looks just like them, bro. And that's how they look in the show. But like, I don't know, bro. Maybe somebody else said complaining about their heads. Somebody says simps lol at Kyrai XWYD whatever. They said they messed up the hair, man. And I replied, literally how their hair looks in the show. Are you not a fan? Because that's pretty much how their hair looks in the show. But then somebody else I'm looking for. The hair has less color. The people are just nitpicking, bro. Somebody says Gogeta is Danny at Moonkey 90 says his hair has less hair color and he's too white, but I like him still because he's the GOAT. And I go, and Trunks is too white? Trunks is white, bro. Like, what do you want him to look? Tan? Brown? Bro, these people are just nitpicking. There's really not much for them to complain about, so they're just saying random things at this point. You know, I really can't find a legitimate reason to hate on them. But here's the person that I was looking for, Zoe at Fortnite Kid underscore 420 says, um, that's what I'm saying. They so ugly, and I go literally how, and they go I like the other one, but the androids are so ugly. They have long forehead, and their heads are so long. I go, that's literally how they look in the show. You ain't even watched DBZ, have you? Then they say, when did I say they weren't ugly in the show? I'm literally stating that they are ugly. AF, of course, that's how they look in the show. They are still ugly. And I go, okay, well, in that case, fair enough then. L opinion, of course, but fair enough. I can respect that, as long as you've actually seen the show. But like, I mean, obviously, if you haven't even watched the show, neither one of the shows, you don't even get an opinion, bro. I don't even want to hear what you have to say, bro. You haven't even watched the show, so of course your opinion is completely invalid, completely 100%. Like, only us OGs get to have that valid opinion on it because we are the original kings who seen the show when it was still new. All right, but like I don't get what people don't like about them. I mean, I made this point of saying maybe it's because they're used to the 2D animations. Maybe that could be it. You guys think, like, because maybe it's the side profiles is what they mean. Eh, I don't know. It's maybe because of the hair and the way it looks on the with the face on the side, like with their side profiles. But I mean, that's the only thing that I can really make sense of. What kind of looks is even a little tiny bit. But I mean, that's probably because of the 3D that people are not used to in comparison to the 2D and the characters looking a certain way, a very particular way in the show, in certain angles and whatnot from that 2D animation. And that's probably what they're used to. People probably not used to a straight up 3D model um, to look at, just like in Fortnite. But I think Epic did what they can, man. They did as good as they could with this, and I like it. They did really good. You know, I know it's probably not easy, really nailing these, but I think they did pretty good with it. You know, I really don't see any. This is how they look. You know, and so I mean the only real so I mean besides that little nitpick, these are nitpicks, man. They look like they majority. Even if you can say okay, valid, fair point that these complaints are valid complaints, valid nitpicks about how they look. It's still majority, mostly they look like they do in the show. Like so, I mean these are still at the end of the day they're still nitpicks, bro, because they still look majority like mostly how they do in the show. But I mean, the only other thing that I've noticed that is slightly off is her eye is. You can see her eye is kind of like a quarter. Her the actual what do you call that? The middle part of the eye, not the white part. I think the white part is the iris, cornus. I'm not sure what it's called, but the circle in her eye is flat. It's 2D, and you can see it right here. It's like a quarter. It's like completely flat, and that's kind of weird. The eye, because you can tell, because the eyes are like they're not flat. They're not 2D eyes. They're 3D eyes, and they actually go inside. So the yeah, you can see that part. It just makes it look kind of trippy with her at least. But you don't see that really with 17. His is more of a flat, more 2D sort of eye. You can tell on the side it's still more 2D in comparison to hers. Um, Hers is just like an empty space in between, like a little mini room or something, and like with like the big quarter inside of it is how her eye looks. But that's the only like valid criticism besides maybe the side profile if you don't like the side profile. Other than that, I can't find anything wrong with them. So you guys let me know what your opinion on them is. If you're a fan of the show, an OG fan or a fan where you've seen the show. As long as you've seen the show, let me know what your opinion on this is. If you haven't seen the show, don't even comment in my comments. I don't want to see it. I'm just joking. But yeah, man, you guys let me know your opinion on this. I want to know other people's opinion. But I mean, Trunks is absolute fire. Trunks, there's no complaint about Trunks. People complaining about he's too white or whatever, or his hair color isn't colorful enough. Like, bro, there's no complaint about Trunks. They actually cooked with Trunks, and that's it. That's all. That's all I have to say about the and the emote. Beautiful. A quick little transformation. He goes into Super Saiyan. Absolutely beautiful. That's exactly how he looks. And then he goes back to his original. And you know, he got his sword. He got his back bling. And you know, you can take it out of that with the pickaxe if you have both equipped. With his sword, the pickaxe, and then his sword, the back bling. He takes it out of it. That's how it's reactive, and that's all it is for him. And that's why he's 2,000 V-Bucks, because he doesn't come separately, like Android 17. Obviously, because he's only one. It makes sense because he's only just Trunks by himself, so it makes sense. But yeah, oops. And so Android 17, the bundle, 18, 17, and 18 is 2,300 together, and separately they are 1,500, the usual, because it's just them, and that's it, including their back blings. But I mean, oh, speaking of which, I mean, are the back blings, these backpacks, are they from the show? It's been a little minute since I've watched. What's the last thing I watched? Super. Wait, no. Yeah, Super is the last thing I watched, but I did a rewatch some months ago. I did a rewatch of Dragon Ball, the era that the androids were just arrived. Whichever era, wasn't that the Cell era? The Cell saga? I'm pretty sure it was. But with all of this Android 17 and 18 like stuff going on, is low key making me want to rewatch it again. But I mean, I don't remember the backpacks though. Did they have the backpacks? If anybody remember that, let me know, because I don't remember them having these backpacks like this. And it is clearly based on their outfits, or if that's just what Fortnite came up with themselves. No, I do remember. I think I did remember her having like a little backpack or something on. Hmm. But my mind is it's escaping my memory right now. But I like how they themed it based on their outfits though, so that's pretty cool. But it's just literally the skin and the back bling, so that's why they are 1,500, fairly cheap. But again, with Trunks, it's just Trunks, so it's gonna be 2,000. I'm definitely planning on getting this. I can't get everything right now, but you best believe while the sky is blue and like pigs don't fly, as far as I've last checked, I'm definitely getting these. You know, but you guys let me know if you're getting these, if you're a fan of them or not. But I most definitely am. However long it takes. Currently, I had everything Dragon Ball so far in Fortnite up until this point, but most definitely I'm going to correct that pretty soon. So you guys let me know your thoughts on this. That's all I have to say on this. I think they're cool. I think they're legit. They look as good as they can in Fortnite with the androids, and Trunks absolutely looks fire, and they look good. The androids look good. I don't see all that much wrong with them. As I've said, they look like they do in the show. So, and they look fire. They look good. I like them. But yeah, man. That being said, guys, if you make any purchase, the Deadpool and Wolverine, it says the 12th. It's currently slated to end on the 12th. Before it said the 6th, which was weird. It's probably just a bug. But it currently says the 12th now. If you're planning on getting that, make sure you do that before that leaves. That's going to be leaving. And these leave on the 16th, it says. Pretty sure that'll be the end of that's when the season is ending, the current season, and the new season, Marvel season, begins. Oh, I'm so excited for that. If you're excited for that, let me know that in the comments as well. But before any purchase, like I always say, any code will do. But in this case, It would mean so much to me if you guys use code the Mitch Zone, hashtag ad, hashtag Epic Partner, of course. But thank you so much to anybody who uses my code the Mid Zone. Thank you so very much. But that being said, guys, I'm getting out of here. I want to thank you guys for watching this. I'm the Mitch. You're watching the Mid Zone, and I catch you guys in another video. See you guys there. Later.